Hey everyone, welcome back to Empire Build Academy. I'm Fabian, and I've been playing a little bit on Age of Empires, and it is now their first year anniversary, and with this comes some pretty decent rewards, to be fair. So let's get straight over to the game now, and this is where I am with my account at the moment. I'm going to be doing a lot of guides on this over the coming weeks, so if Age of Empires mobile is your thing, then definitely stick around while I make them guides. Currently, in terms of my town centre, I am 23. I've unlocked 3 out of the 4 in T5, and I've got some okay generals which we can have a look at here. Just going down, you can see there I've got a few that they're heading towards the 4th star. Obviously there's still quite a bit of work to do. I've got Derek also already, King Derek, maxed out, which I'm sure many people do at this point as well. So that is where I am with the account, but like I say, this video is all about the first year anniversary for Age of Empires, and like I say, it does come with some decent rewards. So this is where we're going to go and have a look in what's going on, and you can see there's quite a few things going on actually, to be fair. The first thing I'm going to start with, in fact actually I'll just work left to right. I think first one we're going to is the Empire Memorial. Click inside that, and this gives you an overview of what you've currently done with your account, so you can see what you've actually done. You can see I've consumed a total of 2.05 billion resources and trained 494k soldiers. Again, you can go across and see all the different things that you've done, which is a pretty cool feature. Next one we'll have a look at is the celebration sale. With an anniversary always comes the sale, so this is what it is, and it's okay. It's not too bad. It's not the worst thing I've actually seen in the world in terms of what you get. Again, obviously comes with more stuff than the usual, which is what you would expect with an anniversary event. And we can go down and you can see that there's quite a few different events going on, and again, all definitely worth more than what you would normally get with an Age of Empires mobile pack. Let's go over to the Heroes audience next and have a look at what we've got inside there. And again, this is daily stuff we can collect, so you can see already got 1k of this. I've got 12-hour building speed up, 12-hour research speed up, these lucky bags which can be opened and then gain rewards, which then can be exchanged other rewards. The one that I would say is very nice is this one here, because once you've got 100 of these, it looks like you're going to get a castle skin, and through the events that you can earn these from, 100 is actually quite easy to get. So it looks like we're all going to be walking around, if you're playing the first year anniversary event, with a decent castle skin. And then you can see we can continue with all of those throughout the rest of the week. Let's go into anniversary celebration next and have a look at what we've got in here, and you can see there are quite a few different things going on in terms of the left hand side and the different events that are going on. Let's click into the celebration festival, and this is going to be based on you doing various tasks to unlock the different rewards. Again, you can purchase a pack if you want the advanced rewards alongside that. The festival parade is also going on, and this is going on for another 9 days, so 10 days in total. Again, we're going to get some rewards coming down the right hand side as we unlock all the different things, and it's everything you would expect in terms of resource gathering, hero adventure, total logins. Day 2 obviously isn't unlocked yet, but again, you can appreciate that you're going to get some pretty easy tasks to fill this up before. And remember an event that went on previously, and to get to that top one, the 130, was actually quite straightforward and easy to achieve. So I'd expect the same with this one. We've got a mini game going on as well that's called the Water Sort. Pretty straightforward if you've played these kind of games before. Basically, you've got all these different ones. Let's go into a start. I'm not actually going to play, and this is the kind of thing you've got going on. So it's a case of sorting out those bottles. I did some earlier this morning before I came into work, and I've got myself to level 13. But just to give you an idea of the kind of things you would do, you would take that, you'd put it into there, and let's get the blue ones and do that as well. And it's a case of just like fiddling around, emptying all these ones into the different bottles until you have unlocked. So what I would do with this one is I'd send that across there. Oh, you can only... Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong there. We can then do that. Then we can do that. That's going to fill that bottle up, and not quite. But you get the idea in terms of what you've got to do to go around this. So again, I'm going to continue going along. I'm probably made a complete mess up of this particular example that I'm showing you right now. So I do apologise, but let's go and continue with this. So you can see now a bottle is completely filled. We can then empty all the red into there, and that sort of gives you the idea as to what is going on. We've got a purple that goes across into there. We're going to put the green into there. And as you start sort of going across, you can see actually how easy this is going to be in terms of filling this up. So let's put the yellow into there. Let's put the purple into there. And I think I'm going to complete this. I think I am. So I'm going to take that one into there, and then I'm going to take that one into there, that into there, and look at this lovely little piece of skill that has completed that event for the video. How cool is that? So that's what you kind of need to do with this particular event. And again, you'll get lucky bags and stuff like that. But also that thing that I showed you earlier for the castle skin, in the early parts of this particular event, there were some that were rewarded for doing this as well. So that is something to be aware of, and checking out those different rewards. You can see all these different rewards going down. And as I was talking about, there was 40 available in here for that castle skin, which we will have a look at in a moment. Let's go to the anniversary gift, and this is where you've got some different tasks again going on that you need to do. This particular one, the events look like they refresh every 24 hours. Celebration store, this is what I was talking about with those lucky bags. You get these items here, and it is a luck draw in terms of what you get and how many you get. But you can see, as an example, we can get hero medals for Henry V, was actually a general that was given away as part of this first year anniversary. So that is where we're going to get some additional medals for him as well. And again, some other rewards going all the way down that you can see that you can also exchange. And then we come to the one that I was talking about, the Abyssal Echo. And this is where you will get this particular skin. So tomorrow, when I open up the 40 that I get for logging in, I'm going to have 120 of these, which is then going to unlock this particular one. So you can see my current default is that, and then tomorrow, this is what I'm going to unlock instead, which is pretty cool for a first year anniversary. Castle skins are one of those that are not necessarily readily thrown away by these kind of games. I've been playing Evony for a very long time, spent a little bit of money, but I actually haven't ever got decent castle skin, permanent castle skin. And I'm assuming that this will be a permanent castle skin. So that is pretty cool. And you can see that also as well, there was other ways to obtain these, not just via the water sort, but you could also do it for the anniversary celebration, the heroes audience, which I have done. And then coming back off that, the Imperial Legend, let's click onto that one. And that was, okay, so this is part of the mall and part of the packs that are being sold. So that's where you will see these things. You can also see as well that Napoleon looks like a general that we can also unlock, but it looks like as part of purchase packs, which is not surprising. So that is for that one. That was for Imperial Legend. Then we've got the Herald's Dragonic Journey. Let's click on to that one. Let me remove my circle, and this is where we can spin. We can got some spins. I've already done some today, but again, continuing down, you can see you can buy some additional ones in there as well. This actually looks like all the standard packs that we've been getting previously. So maybe the festival ones are the ones that we need to look at. Let's click off festival, and then the hot ones, that must have been this Herald Dragonic Journey that you can also purchase as well. And you got new theme compilation, so it's obviously tempting us in with some additional rewards that you can get via this, and I would imagine it would be quite difficult to get those via that look. And then the last thing that we've got on here is the anniversary message. Clicking onto the anniversary message, you can see that we've got a big thank you from them in terms of what, how, where, and why, and what we can expect to find over this period for the first year anniversary, for the 10-day anniversary. So that is everything that is going on there. Like I say, pretty cool rewards. Again, if you're going to spend a little bit of cash, now would probably be the time to do that. Also got that general that I was talking about earlier. Let me just go and show you him quickly. Obviously, I don't know if he's going to be able to come anywhere into my team yet, because it's going to be difficult to level him up, but it is this guy over here that we're having a look at. He came free as part of the pack, and that is Henry V. And again, you can see we've got some options to advance him. It's going to cost quite a lot to be able to get him to a certain level. So that is it for Age of Empires Mobile and the first anniversary. Like I say, some decent rewards. Actually, if I go into the world, we may even see that some people already have this particular skin that I was talking about. I'm assuming it's these ones here. I would imagine that everyone is going to end up with. I assume. I could be wrong, but either way, there's going to be a decent castle skin at the end of this for all the different events that you're doing. So if you are playing Age of Empires Mobile, are you planning to spend? Are you planning to get anything in particular? Is there something you're looking for? And what do you think of that new general? Is there an opportunity for anyone to get into a decent level? I'd really be interested to know that. Do let me know in the comments. As I said, do keep an eye out for those guides that I will be doing for Age of Empires Mobile. And if this is the kind of content you enjoy, then please do consider subscribing to the Empire Build Academy channel. And remember, there is also the website empirebuildacademy.com, where I'm adding all my videos, all my blogs, and all my guides too as well. And I look forward to seeing you in another video very soon. Thanks for watching.